Hello viewers and welcome to All About Health and Social Care. Wow, today is another lovely day and many of you good afternoon. Now last week we spoke about the early signs of dementia, which I went through the steps of how to notice the early signs and what to do. Now today we'll be talking about the best pain relievers for arthritis in the hands and the legs. So, but before we get into that, many of you already know me. It's your girl, Adez. So, as we start, now common symptoms of arthritis, which many of us already know, is pain, swelling, and stiffness in one or more joints. Now, in every area of our life, like for example, as many of us that are young now, in some part of our life, very soon will experience arthritis, and that's one of the most common things that that happens in those stages of your life. Now, in order to be able to avoid these kind of things, is to make sure that you're always active at all times. Now, the symptoms you may experience, it depends on what type it is. And to prevent this from getting out of hand is to get an early diagnosis to know what type it is. So immediately you feel any kind of symptoms or anything that you feel of pain, get an early diagnosis, go to a doctor, explain to them the kind of pain that you're feeling in your hands and legs, and get them to diagnose you so that you'll be able to know what type it is. Now, we're going to go through the steps of the pain relievers now. Now, the first one, like I said, stay active. Now, what I mean by that is like you can go out, do a walk around, go to the park, anywhere, as far as you're doing your exercise and stretching the muscles. Now, the second one is to manage your weight. Manage your weight. What I mean by that is by knowing, first of all, what kind of food that you eat, watching your weight, by making sure that you don't eat too much of fatty food, let it be balanced in between, and also make sure that you eat healthy at all times. Now, the third one is to change your diet. So what I mean by this, changing your diet by just changing around how you eat. So if you eat so much food, at least you can try and minimize it. Add some fruits, add some yogurt to it in your diet as well. Now the next one, the fourth one, is to get enough exercise. Now, for example, is like I said before, walking. Then the next one is cycling, tai chi, water exercise, or swimming. Now you can actually do any of this exercise, but it depends on you. It depends if you are able to do it all at once. It depends, but you can do any of these exercises. It will also help. It will help you so much with the arthritis. It will help you to ease the pain so that you will not be able to feel it as much. Now, the fifth one is use hot and cold therapy. Now, hot treatment, it includes taking a long warm shower or bath in the morning. This helps to ease stiffness and also using an electric blanket or heating pads. It reduces the discomfort in the middle of the night. And especially as many of us that are working, even in the middle age, a lot of us that are working and we do such long shifts, and then when we get home we start to feel a lot of pain. So the first thing that you should do, just make sure that you jump in the shower or have a bath, because the heat of that water, it will actually help give you a relief And you can also use an electric blanket, or you can use the heating pad. It all helps, and it will help you also in the night, because that's also where you will kind of feel the pain the more. Now, the last but not the least is cold treatments. Now, the cold treatment includes joint pain and swelling. Now, what you need to do is to wrap a gel, ice pack, or a bag of frozen vegetables. It doesn't really necessarily mean frozen vegetable, but anything frozen. It can be it can be a frozen vegetable. It can be like a ice pack, a bag full of ice. Wrap it in a towel and apply it in the areas that pain you the most. And joint and in a towel, and apply to the joint for quick relief. And do not apply ice directly to your skin. One thing that you should never do is to apply ice directly to your skin, as in like ice cube. Do not ever apply it directly to your skin, because it will make matters worse. And the last but not the least is also, which I just recently discovered, you can actually use tea tree oil, oil essential. It also helps relieve pain and inflammation of arthritis. I actually just discovered this just of recently, which I didn't even know. And so this very one is also something that can also help. Now, I hope that all these tips will help as many of us that are experiencing arthritis or is about to experience it. And if you go through these 6 tips that I've given you, hopefully it will give you some kind of relief. And before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, to like this and share with your friends and your colleague, and I'm sure that it will benefit as many of you. Once again, is your girl Adez. See you all during the week. Bye.